7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Good morning. What's up, guys? It's a bright, early, it's not even that early, but it's morning for me at least. It's probably afternoon for most of the rest of you guys. But good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it may be for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you all could make it this morning. Let's see who's in here. Clearly Hazel's in here. Hazel, gotta be careful, dude. Just a fair warning. Starting out on the chat. But good morning, Hazel. Good afternoon. Adam, what's up, dude? Glad you could make it. Parsa, what's up? Thanks for chilling. Thanks for coming in and hanging with us. Zachary, what's up, dude? Hope you guys are all having an awesome Saturday morning. We are flying the IXEG 737 because I would much rather fly this plane as long as it works. So as long as it works. If not, we're going to find out, and then we'll have to do a reset and start all over because this plane, you guys know, is hit and miss. So we are going to be flying the Southwest 737 from San Diego to Seattle. The only reason why I'm doing this is because this next Saturday is I'm going to be doing the exact same flight in real life, so I thought it'd be kind of fun to do it today. And I wanted to keep today kind of just a chill, relaxed day because tomorrow's going to be pretty insane with the stream, with the airports we're going to be at. Hazel, yeah, it's still morning for me, dude. I figured it was probably mostly afternoon for most of you guys, but for me it's morning. So this plane does take actual 7 minutes, so let's get the ball rolling right away. I just would much prefer to fly the IXEG. I know that Zebo Mod 7.3 is pretty fun, but I figured the IXEG is, to me, I just enjoy it more. Cody, what's up, dude? Only going to be able to tune in for a couple minutes. Dude, no worries at all. The fact is that you came in at all, so that's awesome. Thank you. APU is so quiet in this plane. But anyways, let's go ahead and kick that APU gens on. Get some air in here for the old passengers. And we'll get our IRSs started now. I know it's kind of a weird angle, but it works. Since it does take a full 7 minutes, need to get that going right away. Alright. We're going to be cruising at 350. And at 350 should be 7,200 according to that diagram. Yeah, no max, unfortunately. I'm doing yesterday's flight in the A320neo. You heard my tutorials. Oh boy. You might be following the wrong guy. But I mean, if it works getting the plane started, then hey, you got to do what you got to do, right? All right. Hope you guys have a bunch of fun plans today on your Saturday. It's actually a pretty nice day here in San Diego. It is really humid and hot. However, visibility is good, so it shouldn't be too bad leaving here for us today either. I do need to make sure. I don't know if I have my XP Realistic on right now. We will check. Alright, it is on. Just do a couple checks here. Alright. That is up and running. My chat only works on my phone. Really? Well, that's interesting. I wonder why. Very interesting. Like I said, guys, fingers crossed that the engines both work on this, because if not, we're going to have to reset it and start over. That is just an issue with this plane. It has been, because it's, like I said, not fully compatible with X-Plane 11. But we're going to hope for the best, because it has worked for us in the past. And as long as they work up front, we're pretty much set for the rest of the trip. Everything else is pretty solid for the most part. Alright, San Diego, and we're going to Seattle. Like I said, the reason why I'm doing this today is because I will be flying this actual route next Saturday when I head up to Seattle for the week. So I figured it'd be kind of fun to fly it. And it's pretty obvious, runway 27 out of San Diego. That's pretty much a guarantee. Runway 9 is one of the most uncommon departures unless the weather's bad. As long as the weather's nice, totally 27. So normally when I do my Phoenix flights, we do the Bird 7, because that brings you around Coronado, and then you head east from there. But because we're going to Seattle, I need to pull up my sim brief here, or my sky vector. We're doing the Padres 1. There she is. And the EHF transition. And go ahead and add in the rest of our routes here. Or the rest of our waypoints, I mean. There is no airways on this flight. It's interesting. And then LMT. The arrival we're going to be based off of, I'm going to do a quick update here to make sure that's still what it is. Winds are calm right now, so it'll be a 3. It was still anyways a 3-4 left, but yeah, it's going to be a 3-4 left arrival. So ILS 3-4 left. It's going to be the Hawks 5 with the BTG transition and the Sonder. It's supposed I think it's Sounder, because that's their soccer team. So Sounder transition. So LMT, and then we'll just put the BTG. There we go. There we go. There we go. I need Hipro Josta Jalen 3-4 left. Hipro Josta Jalen 3-4 left. All right, cool. That's what the chart said. So everything looks A-OK there. Not too sure why we're not... Oh, you know why we're not getting altitudes? Because I don't think I put my altitude in yet, did I? Yeah. That's exactly why. We'll get those here in just a second. Need to add some fuel, I believe. Yes, we do. Alright, 50.83. 50.83. At 350. Execute that. Current outside air temp in San Diego is 23 degrees Celsius. Sorry, guys. I will get back to you here in the chat in just a second. Short runway. We're not going to derate the takeoff. Flaps 5. CG is 20%. And our V speeds. Did not mean to click on that one. Alright, we still are waiting for the IRSs to align, so we'll kind of get everything set up for the approach. We might as well while we're at it. I forgot I can't use the scroll wheel on this one. 343. Guess I could have went this way, probably would have been faster. 343. And 11075. 11075, that one's already set. Alright. Set. Alright, back to the chat while we wait for the IRSs. They should be done here pretty soon. I had a dream last night I met you when I was when I went to San Diego. That's pretty bad. Like, you guys make it sound like I'm like some famous person, but that's pretty cool. Do you like baseball? My favorite baseball team is the Chicago White Sox. Yeah, I used to play baseball all the way through high school. So, yeah, I like baseball. I was pretty good at baseball, but I was dumb and stopped playing. I don't know why. You're flying from MCO to ATL in the 7-3. Nice, dude. That'll be a good flight. Like I said, I just really hope that this actually will work for us today, because I really don't want to just have to redo everything I just did. Alright, we got a minute left, so let's get ready for pushback, because if it ends up not working and we have to reset, I want to get pushed back as soon as possible. Make sure everything up here looks good before we start pushing. Pitot heat goes on after startup. Alright. Looks pretty good. Alright, we're ready for pushback. Let's go ahead and get these packs off. Forward now. Let's go ahead and turn on or set the parking brake off, and let's start the pushback. And let's go ahead and start the left. This is a tight little squeeze back here, so I'm not going to turn too much, because the pushback and all that, it just adds more to the chaos of this IXEG. So I'm not going to really turn super sharp. We'll just have to deal with it once we are moving forward. I'm a Blue Jays fan. That's awesome. I'd have to say, I mean, honestly, I don't watch baseball as much as I'd like to, but I'm still a Seattle Mariners fan. Padres, I'm probably going to go to the Padres game this Friday when my dad's in town, and that'll be fun. But I mean, the Padres look like I'm watching like a Little League game. It's pretty funny, actually. Alright, let's just go ahead and let this thing level out really quick, and then we'll stop right here. Will Cacciatore, I'm guessing that's how it's said, but I'm not sure. What's going on, dude? Glad you could come back. How do you like the default 738? It's hit and miss with me. I mean, I have the Zebo mod on there too. So, again, it's going to be a little bit different. But I don't mind it. I really don't. There's a few things that don't really necessarily work the greatest yet, but they're working on it, and it's getting better. So, but I do like it. I'm flying the IXEG today, so. All right, let's get our and the old trusty throttles. Gotta love it. Let's see. Introduce the fuel. I'm flying the same flight you did yesterday, A320neo Spirit. Dude, I bet your landing will be 10 times better than mine. Easy pushback makes your plane go crazy, I find. Yeah, and some planes it's worse than others. This plane, it's really bad, and it just messes. You guys know how the throttles are an issue on here anyways. So it messes with those pretty bad, and I try and do everything I can to avoid that in every possible way with those throttles, because they are just so touchy. Sometimes they just, you guys know how it is, they don't work most of the time. So when they work, it's a fantastic thing. Alright, got a good start. Let's go ahead and kick on the gens and turn our APU off. APU bleed can go off. Let's get our packs back on. Pitot heat on. Yaw dampers on. All the necessary lights. As you can see, we are jumping around a little bit already. That's pretty standard. So here we go. We're going to test the engines. They're both spooling, so that is a great sign. You guys will kind of see the little jumpiness for right now here until we get moving. But both engines working is fantastic. I'm excited that it's working so far. One thing I needed to do, set the altimeter. 2988. All right. I saw the landing when I got back. Yeah. Quite an event on that one. Hope the sounds are good for you guys. I hope you're not just hearing my pleasant voice. I will check the sounds here just really quick, because I know that for some reason it always resets. So and then sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, see, it goes back. It's not supposed to go back. What airline should I use for your MCO flight to ATL? What do you guys think Mr. X-Plane should use for his flight from MCO to Atlanta? What airline? Do United A320s land in San Diego? Yes, they do. Yes, they do, sir. I am excited to announce I got in contact with someone who does liveries for airplanes. And the AVID Aviator livery will be coming to life here in the next couple of months. He's very backed up right now as far as requests go. So he says as soon as he gets to the chance, he's going to message me and let me know when he starts it. But I'm excited for it. We're actually going to have our own custom livery for the A320. I figured it would look best on the A320 since we do fly that one. The A320 sounds amazing and looks good. I think that having it on there would be the best for fun flights every now and then. So I'm excited for that. Does the A320 Spirits land in San Diego? I know the Spirit Airbuses do. I don't know if they're 20s or if I don't know what's. Does Spirit have anything other than a 20? Do they have the 18s, 19s, 21s? I don't know. I do know, I'm pretty sure that the 20s do, though. They land here, the Spirit. And in true Southwest fashion, we're taxiing in the Southwest ground speed. Actually, we're actually fairly slow for a Southwest. We should do a fly-in with delivery. Yeah, we will eventually. It's like I said, it's going to be a little while because he is very backed up, like lots of requests. So he said as soon as he can get to it, he most definitely will. So if you guys are just joining us and haven't before, welcome aboard. We're departing San Diego, heading up to Seattle, doing this flight because I will actually be doing it in real life next Saturday morning. So I'm glad you guys could all join us. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. We had a bunch of likes again yesterday. We're Our goal is to hit 40 one of these streams soon, and we're gonna goal is to hit 250 subs before I leave next Saturday. So that's the plan. Hope you guys can, if you haven't yet, subscribe, and we'll get that sub going. Hit our 250 goal for the before I leave. All right, let's get our lights on here. And get ready to roll.
Approaching 27.
I did do zoom level 18 around this area. That's why it's going to look pretty good, but that was also the 11 tiles that took up 244 gigabytes. So I won't be doing 18 anymore. I just happened to do it here to test it out, and that's how I didn't realize it was going to be that many gigs.
On runway 27.
All right. Need to fix my pedals here really quick. They're moving on me. All right, guys. I hope you're ready because we are rolling out on our way to Seattle. And Toga. Airspeed's alive. And rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. And guys, we are on our way to Seattle. It's funny, the head motions on this make it look like it's such a like dramatic turn. It's so funny. Alright, let's get first set of flaps up here. Let's see, gotta go by. Alright, Cody, dude, thanks for tuning in today. I hope you have an awesome Saturday, dude. We'll see you later. Alright, autopilot's on, guys. Let's go ahead and start bringing up some more flaps now. Flaps are up. We're on our way. We rolling. Let's go racing, boys. That's right. We cruising. I hope most of you guys are able to make it for tomorrow's stream as well. I'm really excited for that one. It should be a very fun and interesting set of flying. I know that our first leg is going to be fairly long. Not necessarily long, but it's going to be long when we're doing two routes, but one of them's actually really long. So let's see how long it is. I'm checking right now just to see. Forgot how long it was. So it is 965 miles for the first one, which isn't bad, but then we're doing another one after that. So from Gibraltar to Madeira is another 656. So basically we're going to be at about 1,700 miles tomorrow for the stream. So 1,700 miles, so it's going to be a fairly long stream, you guys, just so you know, but it's going to be totally worth it because we're going to get some awesome scenery going, and it should be pretty fun. I'm excited for it. I'm happy you're doing my request for ORD to MCO Spirit Airlines. Yeah, dude, no problem. Like I said, I try and do as many requests as I can as far as flights go, so... And you forgot to start the clock. It's because Kronos isn't here to remind me. Come on, Kronos, where you at? I'll take a picture and Snapchat it to him. Maybe that'll let him know that we are rolling. Ranger, what's up, dude? Hope you're having an awesome Saturday. Thanks for joining us today. I watched pretty much most of your flight yesterday. That was a long haul. Definitely a long haul. Zachary's at 34,000. Nice. I'm going back to X-Plane 11 without beta day reinstall time. Oh boy, good luck with that. Didn't they just release a new update as of like last night or something? Wasn't it RC2 as of last night? It was a good test for the stream. Computer was stable at least. Oh, that's good then. You don't like it? Yeah, it's the thing. Like, I'm like kind of... I don't want to... I mean, I don't really want to do the beta tests and all that, especially with live streaming, because I don't want to have crash issues. I already had enough issues with this as it is. I really don't want to deal with more. I'll just wait till they release something new that actually works. My biggest fear is that they release something and I start losing frames. Because some people I were reading some were gaining frames, where some were losing frames. My luck, I'd be the guy that lost the frames. Do you know when the IXEG is updating the 7.3? Dude, I have no idea, but I sure wish I knew. The problem is they take forever, because, I mean, they did just come out with the update for this plane recently. However, it still wasn't meant for X-Plane 11 compatibility. So who knows when they're going to do that. I mean, I know it'll happen eventually, but it could be quite a while, unfortunately, because this is like one of my favorite planes to fly, the IXEG, and not being able to fly it, or like today it worked fine, so I'm happy about that, but it doesn't always work like this. We got lucky. IXEG updates every 59 years. Exactly. You pay 75 bucks for a plane and they update it like once every 6 years. So, another long flight today for us, guys. Not necessarily long, just a lot of cruise time. So, I hope you guys are ready to start chatting it up, because we're going to be just cruising for a while. You guys know most of the time I like to do the short hops and stuff, but I wanted to do this flight since I'm actually going to be doing this flight for real next Saturday. Let me know if you want the chat messages and overlay stuff. I can help you out. Dude, I definitely want the overlay to where, like, maybe on the bottom of the screen it shows kind of how yours is, maybe like a sub goal and all that, and like altitude or something, because I am so lost as to how to do it, and I'm terrible with Photoshop. Like, I don't even have Photoshop, but when I did have it on my old computer, I was so bad with it. So if you're willing to help, I'll definitely help you out too. That'd be awesome. That is Catalina off to your left. I want to say so. If so, I see the ortho didn't do the best with it. It's just super, like, brown. Yep. Yeah, ortho didn't do too good with that, because I can tell you, Catalina's not brown. I mean, it's brown, but not like that. Zachary, I love the A320neo. I bought it yesterday. Yeah, dude, it is awesome. As much as, like I said, I'm not the biggest Airbus fan, between the BSS sounds and all that, that plane is 100% worth it. I think it's awesome. I'm going to plan on getting DCS probably when I get back from my trip. And if you guys want, I might just do a couple streams doing DCS. It won't be very long streams, but it'd be kind of fun to check it out and everything. I've never flown on DCS World or whatever it's called, and I think it'd be a lot of fun to maybe stream a little bit. Most of my content, like 98% of my content's going to be X-Plane 11. But I mean, getting into some other simulation flying games I think would be a lot of fun too, like Flight Sim World. Even though it's not the greatest, it would be kind of fun just to do some GA flying every now and then. But yeah, most of my content will most definitely be X-Plane 11. What airline would you want to bring back? I would bring back the AirTran or Northwest. Huh. That's a good question. What airline would I want to come back? There's not a whole lot of airlines that I, like, honestly, like, oh my gosh, they have to come back. Like, I can't really think of any that would actually, like, I don't know. I have to think about that for a while. I'm not 100% sure. Do an outside shot here. If it's too loud, let me know. If you guys can't hear me, but let's enjoy some of this ortho scenery while we got it, because it's going to disappear here fairly soon. Well, actually it goes up quite a bit. I have it going up quite a bit of the west coast, and then it'll disappear for a while. Then we should pick it back up when we get closer to Portland. But if it's too loud and you guys can't hear me, just let me know. I can go back into the cockpit view or whatever. Just kind of cool to get some outside shots. You should see LAX up here a little ways more. We actually might be turning right over LAX here in just a minute. Rasmus2805, what's up, dude? Happy Saturday to you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could come here and chill with us. We just took off out of San Diego about, I don't know, 15 minutes ago or so, and we're on our way up to Seattle. Hope you're having an awesome Saturday so far, dude, and thanks for hanging out with us. Make sure, you guys, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 250 subs before I leave next Saturday. I feel like we can totally hit it. So yeah, LAX should be like right here somewhere. There it is. That ortho scenery, that's zoom level 18. That is pretty impressive, I would say. Ortho looks good. Yeah, exactly. It really does. But yeah, we're trying to hit 250 subs before I leave. When I get back, I'll start doing some webcam flights as well for you guys. So when we are sitting here chatting, I'm actually like looking at you talking. And I was thinking about maybe doing just a small giveaway when we hit 250 subs. Nothing crazy. I don't know what it will be yet, but just something small for hitting 250. The big giveaway is at 1,000 subs for the X Enviro or a gift card for the same value. But I was thinking of doing just like a small little giveaway for the 250 subs. That's kind of a big thing, big milestone. So let's hit that 250 before I leave, guys. Total miles is about 950 miles, I believe, in total. $935 in total. I'm ready for the giveaway. Yeah, dude. We need to hit 250 before I leave in order to do the giveaway. So, which we're gonna be close. We're already at 238, I believe. Oh, 240. Oh man, we got a couple new ones today, you guys. Well, we only need 10 more subs. So any of you guys who just subbed today, thank you. Normally I have a notification that goes off. You guys know how it is. It's hit and miss on here. But if you sub today, welcome, welcome. You guys are all part of the AVID crew. The AVID crew grows and grows every stream. So we're at 240 subs already. Only need 10 more before this next Thursday. I don't see that being a problem. So once we hit that, then I'll definitely do a small little giveaway. Nothing crazy, but something pretty cool, you know. Zebo 7378. No, this is actually the IXEG 737. I was gonna fly the Zebo, but it's not 100% kind of what I like. I love the IXEG when it works. The systems are amazing on it, and I wanted to fly the IXEG for that reason. But I'll fly the Zebo mod one of these days. But yeah, this is the IXEG. I gotta start downloading the ortho scenery tonight for London, Gatwick, Gibraltar, and Madeira. I think that's gonna look cool. And then I gotta find some airport scenery as well for it. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be so much fun tomorrow. So I hope you guys can all make it, because tomorrow is going to be probably one of our most exciting streams as far as visuals go. There will be a lot of cruising time on the first leg. Second leg, not so much. It's going to be a lot of flying in general, but it's going to be well worth it when we get to the airports. And it'll be at 10 o'clock Pacific time again, so same time as today. Are you in the A320 tomorrow? Yeah, probably going to be in the A320 tomorrow. I know I just flew it, but I feel like that would be the best plane to do the Gibraltar approach and the Madeira approach. I think it'll be a lot of fun, even though you guys know how I am about landing that plane. I think it would be the most fun to fly and the least problematic as far as pay-where planes go. Jeff Hopper, what's up, dude? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having an awesome Saturday, dude. Thanks for joining us and cruising along with us. Should I sub? Dude, you are more than welcome to, my friend. More than welcome to. If you do, you're joining a great group of people. We call ourselves the AVID crew. This is a great bunch in here that if you guys have any questions or anything, there's no such thing as a stupid question here. If I can't answer it, well, I know one of these guys in here can. So, yeah, if you want, you're joining an awesome group. You're going to sub? Awesome, dude. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate the sub. You rock. And welcome to the AVID crew, my friend. Welcome. For some reason, my notifications are not working today. It's so hit and miss, I swear. I don't know why. And I can't feel like I don't know the difference between each flight, because I'll make sure it works. Like, I'll test it before, but then sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it's one of those that, you know, if it works, it's awesome. But for all of you guys who have joined, I really appreciate it, and welcome to the AVID crew. Diamond Aviation, what's up, dude? What's up? Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it may be for you. Hope your Saturday's going well. I'm glad you could join us on this flight. We left San Diego a little while ago. We just flew over LAX a few minutes ago, so we're on our way up to Seattle. A lot of cruise time today again, but it'll be fun. Guys, I feel like, let's see. Jeff said, I just got X-Plane 11 yesterday. Jeff, welcome to the dark side, my friend. How are you liking it so far? And Rasmus said, I have bought the X-Plane 11 today, and it's still downloading. Oh yeah, the good old X-Plane 11 download. Are you doing the whole world scenery, or did you just do certain areas? Because I did the whole world scenery, and it took about like 5 or 6 hours to fully download, but man, so worth it. And then I don't have to worry about going back and doing it later either. I have it already. Oh, there we go. Now the notifications are working. Sweet. Now they're working. Such a delay for me. There it is. Jeff Hopper, welcome to the AVID crew, buddy. The video behind there is what some of my landings look like every now and then. The AVID crew knows that. Abbott, thanks for subscribing. No problem, Zachary. The whole world? That's awesome, dude. Yeah, it's going to take a little while when you do the whole world, but it's so worth it. Also, if you guys have Instagram, I highly recommend you add the Instagram page. It is right here in the chat for you. Just search that when you get on Instagram, and I do a lot of reminders and stuff as to when we're streaming next. No problem, Adam. No problem, dude. What was I gonna say? Oh, I talked to CB on Discord. He says he probably won't be able to make weekend streams, but he is gonna get me the login info for the website. Because for any of you guys who don't know, we also have a website, but I want to do some updating to it, and I don't have access to it yet. But the website's right there in the chat for you if you guys want to go check it out. It's a start. We're working on building it. I did the whole world scenery, and my computer sucks, so it took 16 hours. Oh, man. Well, I'll give it to you. I will give it to you for the patience, my friend. Rasmus, you sent a request. Awesome. I'll go in there and accept it right now, since I have my phone right next to me. But yeah, every flight that I do, I will always make sure that I let you guys know in advance. Usually it's the day before, because I don't always stream every single day like I have been recently. The only reason I'm streaming... Oh, you guys can see where we're getting ready to leave the ortho scenery. But anyways, I don't always stream every day. Normally my stream days are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes Saturday, which is basically almost every day. But this week, I'm going to be leaving next Saturday out of town for 8 days, so I wanted to make it up to you guys for not being there for a while, so I'm streaming every single day until Thursday. But for all you guys who are new here, we have 2 separate series that we do for the AVID page, for the AVID YouTube channel. So the one we just recently, like I have my normal streams, like today's just a normal stream. You know, these are just kind of our fun streams. I mean, every stream's fun, but this is just the normal stream that, you know, we do random airports and stuff. But we're also doing the World Tour, which is our separate series, and we just finished episode 3 yesterday, which so far on all the episodes, we've gone from JFK to MCO to Houston to Phoenix. So we're in we're in Phoenix right now. And then what's tomorrow? Sunday we have a different flight. Monday a regular stream as well. So Tuesday we're going to do the World Tour again for episode 4. We're going to go from Phoenix to San Diego to LAX, and then that'll be it for the World Tour until I get back from my trip. I start 14:39 Danish time, and it's still downloading. Yeah, it does take a while. It definitely takes a while. So I had to restart my computer and went on Steam, and it showed all my games uninstalled, and then realized that the game files were still there, and now I have to open the games from the install folder. Oh joy. That stinks. Should I change my profile pic? Yeah, if you want, dude. Everybody's got some profile pics in here for the most part. It's always cool to have something a little more personalized. You should be a real pilot. Well, I thought about it. Thought about doing that when I was a little bit younger. After, you know, flight school and all that, I thought about doing it. That was my whole intention when in flight school. But then after that, I'm like, you know, I think I'm just gonna fly for fun and not really do commercial. I wanted to go in a different direction. Let's see. You made your logo? Yeah, I did. I can't say I made mine. I actually had mine done, but I just didn't really have the time. I've been trying to get everything else set up, and I feel like we're at a good point now. We've got the ortho working, my XP Realistic's working. The only thing we just don't have, you guys know what that is, which we're still working on it. Parsa and I literally every day are like researching what we can do to make it work. So we'll get there. Looks like we're kind of like cruising just to the right of that ortho scenery, but eventually we'll pick it up here. I'm going to change it, but I need to leave the stream for a bit. Yeah, dude, no problem. No problemo. We'll see you later. We are cruising along, guys. Still got a little while to go, obviously, but we haven't really been flying that long anyways. It looks like, yeah, the ortho scenery is like right off to our left. It goes that way, so we're not going to be on that for a while. We'll get back to it when we get over to Portland. Almost dropped the gear at 34,000. Dude, that's happened to the best of us. Sometimes when I hit the gear lever, I might accidentally bump because I have a gear, I usually click the gear lever with my mouse, and then sometimes I accidentally, because I have a button that designates that too on my throttle quadrant, and sometimes I accidentally push that and don't realize my gear's down until it like rips off. My X-Plane demo time expired. First of all, Thinker Matt, what's up, dude? Welcome. I hope you're having a great Saturday, dude. Thanks for hanging out with us. My X-Plane demo time expired, and then the X-Plane went the plane went completely nose up. Oh boy. Dude, I feel like that happens to me in mid-flight anyways without it expiring. Hazel comes on, and then he's gone. I know. I think he has to feel like he has to like beat everyone. There's Kronos. Welcome, Kronos. I feel like he thinks he has to beat everyone in the chat, and then he sends his million messages, and then after that he leaves. Yeah, Jeff, it does take a little while for the picture to show up. So if you put a picture in, it will work. It just takes a little bit of time. It's not instantaneous. It can take from 1 minute to 1 day exactly. Kronos, you're just joining us, dude. So you weren't here when I said it earlier, but when we hit 250 subs, we have to hit 250 before I leave. 250 subs before I leave next Saturday. And if we hit that, I'm going to do a small little giveaway. So we're over 240 now, which is so awesome. The Avid crew grows and grows every stream. It's so cool. So I'm going to do just a small giveaway. Like I said, nothing crazy. GTR Kyle, what about it? what about it? Yeah, dude, the subs are growing. It's crazy awesome. So it's not going to be like the X Enviro giveaway when we hit the 1,000, but it'll definitely be, you know, a good giveaway for 250. I dare you to sub to Tomo380. Who's that? I have no idea who that is. I usually don't just sub to random people. Normally, if people ask me to sub that just join the channel, like I usually like them to be into the chats for a while, kind of be interactive with us, and show up for a few streams. And they not that it like is anything special, but basically they're kind of just like earning my sub, I guess. Oh, it's your old GTR's rear plate. Dude, Parsa, are you creeping on me? One second, guys. I'll be right. Oh, we got ourselves a new sub. Let me see who it is first, then I gotta go turn off my air conditioner. It's actually getting kind of cold in here. Rasmus and Nielsen, both. I don't know if that's one person or if that's two, but anyways, welcome to one of you or both of you to the Avid crew. Thanks for the sub, guys. You guys are awesome. I'll be right back. Just a second. I'm going to turn my air conditioner off. And I'm back. Have you seen the Dodge Demon? I have seen the Dodge Demon. I think that's a very impressive car. I think it will definitely do pretty well. However, I love American muscle cars, I really do, but I'm an exotic car guy. I honestly am. I like exotic cars. crazy. Only 5 more subs, guys, until we 5 more subs until we do our mini giveaway. And if that's the case, if we hit that today, then I'll kind of work. I'll work on it tonight because it's gonna take me a while. I gotta basically add all you guys to a random thing through Nightbot. For all of you guys who hate Nightbot, he also does giveaways, so you can't hate on him too much. But I'll set that up. So I may make the announcement tomorrow. If I don't make the announcement tomorrow, it will be Monday's stream. I make the announcement on who won. Android Gamer, what's up, dude? Welcome back. Welcome. Glad you could join us today. Hope you're having a great Saturday. I'm going to unsub and sub again so I can hear pull up. I don't know if it works that way, honestly, because I think if it did, I think people would do it a lot more. I mean, you can try it if you want, but I'm not too sure. Vixen, what's up, dude? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. American Muscle, everything else. Don't get me wrong, like, I have a couple old muscle cars, so I have 2 old Corvettes, so don't get me wrong, I like American Muscle, but I do like my exotic cars. Nightbot, you the best too. All you guys hate on Nightbot. What you talking about? All you guys sucking up now? I did my first flight session today. Are you talking about in real life? You did like an introductory flight or for flight school? How many cars do you have? I have a problem. We'll just say that. I like cars, all right? A lot. We've gotten rid of a lot of them. Gotten rid of quite a few in the past while, just to make, you know. But flight school, dude, that is awesome. That is awesome. Congratulations on that. Does your VATSIM work properly with X-Plane 11? Because all the other players seem glitched out for me, like 20 feet above. That's pretty standard for VATSIM on X-Plane 11. And let me tell you about VATSIM on X-Plane. For me, I have the worst luck. It's hit and miss. Some days it works, some days it doesn't. Parsa and I are in deep right now trying to figure it out because currently it's not working. So some streams it works, some streams it doesn't. But we will get it figured out to where it works all the time. I'm gonna make my sister sub to you. That's so kind. You own a Mazda 3, Camry, and Avalon. You guys like your imports. Wait, I'm new here, so I want to know, have you ever flown a plane besides flight school? After flight school, yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely after flight school. 1970 Dodge, yeah, I'm a Dodge Charger fan. The 68 to 70 body style in the Daytona especially. I love the Daytona. Japan. That's right. Four subs more, man. You guys are so awesome. All of you guys. It's crazy. The Avid crew is just getting bigger and bigger. We usually start a little hashtag going through the chat too. We do the hashtag Avid crew as the Avid crew grows. YouTube crash on me. What I miss? You didn't miss a whole lot. We're just cruising. I wish I had enough money for flight school. Dude, flight school is very expensive. It is like ridiculous. Oh, Jeff Hopper, Nightbot gotcha. The Nightbot gotcha. It happens. I got the Mazda RX-8. Yeah, the Mazda RX-8s are actually really cool with the rotary engine, but yes, they do. If they break, oh yeah, you can best believe your maintenance costs are going to be that of a BMW or Mercedes. I want to get back into the ortho scenery. I don't like now I'm spoiled with ortho scenery, but I also didn't want to just do this whole entire route because and it would just be taking up so much space. Once I get my new hard drive, the 5 terabyte hard drive, I'm not going to worry about it. Like, I'll just do all sorts of places. But until then, what I miss, my YouTube crash twice. Really, you didn't miss much, Jeff. We're just cruising, chatting it up. We'll be cruising for quite a while still. This flight's about 2 hours and 55 minutes in real life, so we'll be somewhere around there. It's pretty cool to fly in real life in a Cessna 172. Yeah, I agree. It's such a tiny little plane. Like, I'm a taller guy, so I didn't fit too well in it. But it's fun. It's just a workhorse. Like, you can land hard with them, and they're great. They can take a beating. It would be roughly $11,000 for me to get my private pilot license, and that sounds about right because that's what it was for me. My whole entire school is about $55,000 for commercial license and everything. Was $55,000, but yeah, just for the private pilot was 11. I think 11 or 12. Well, when you have your 5 terabyte, exactly. These airlines are like, oh, we will give you so much opportunity. Like, what the hell? Give me the money and I will do it. Yeah, the airlines. The problem is you're going to get into regional first. It's pretty common to get regional first and work your way up to the larger commercial airliners and stuff. And the problem is regional pilots, they can make good money when they've been there a while, but for like the first 5-8 years around there, they're not making the greatest money, and that's one of the reasons. That's one of the biggest reasons why I didn't go into commercial flying. Zachary, welcome back, dude. I thought it was 2 hours. Yeah, no, from San Diego to Seattle's about almost 3. So, yeah, Parsa. Yep. I will let my girlfriend sub to you. Well, tell your girlfriend thanks. She probably doesn't enjoy this kind of stuff, but tell her thank you. I never speak with Caps, but YouTube was acting up, so something happened. Sorry, Night. Oh, don't apologize to Nightbot. He's a son of a gun. He just he basically, if you do all caps and all that, he will just shut you down. What girlfriend? Oh. For the first years, is it at least above 60K for regional? No. If you're asking for regional pay, it's definitely not above 60. Unless you're extremely lucky, which that doesn't happen. Like when you're in regional, yeah, 60K is not going to happen for quite a while. I just want to fly without being in debt. Those two definitely counteract each other. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to say it, but to be honest, there's no way you're going to fly without being in debt unless you've just got a stockpile of cash. If you don't have that stockpile, then you will most definitely be in debt. But it pays off. It really, if you keep doing it, you work your butt off, it will pay off in the long run. But for the first probably 5 to 10 years, you're going to still wonder, what is going on. However, when you're in that cockpit, I mean, it is the best office in the world, so... Well, I'm not Donald Trump. I have no cash. Well, it's a good thing you're not Donald Trump. I don't think Donald Trump would be watching this live stream, first of all. But, yeah, flight school is not cheap. But, I mean, really in this world, what is there that you can do besides... I mean, really, what is there that you can do in this world that doesn't require you to be in debt first? I mean, you want to start a business and make millions of dollars in your business? Guess what? You're going to be in debt. That's just how it is. I can solo at 14 years old, but I can't get my license till I'm 16. I thought you had to be older to solo. Like, I thought you had to be 18. Could just be, I don't know. It's what I thought at least. 16 or 18, one of the two. Hawaii Vids, what's up, dude? What's going on? Happy Saturday. Thanks for coming in and chilling with us, dude. We're on our cruise right now over to Seattle. So we've been up in the air for a little while. Total flight time is about 2 hours and 55 minutes. It's different in Canada. Okay. Let's see. I thought here it was either 16 or 18. I swore. Also, I have ADHD. I don't think ADHD should keep you from flying. It says SkyWest CRJ 700 first year you get paid 66 hourly. Well, 100%. That is not true, and I know that because I know a SkyWest pilot who flies a CRJ 700, and he does not get paid $66 an hour. So, I know that for a fact. Which, I am still talking with him. He's just been super busy. We will get him on the stream probably one of the first few streams when I get back from Seattle. We will have him on here, so you guys are going to be able to... And I'll let you know in advance so you guys can make sure you try and make it, but we will be having a real SkyWest CRJ pilot in here, chatting it up with you guys. You can ask him any questions you want, and he'll answer them. He can tell you some stories and kind of, you know, what he's all about, where he started, what he had to do to get there. I think it'll be a great thing to have him in here talking with you guys. In Hawaii, you can get your license at 17. Okay, so maybe it's 17 then. I just want to fly the MD-80, don't we all? MD-80 is my favorite plane ever made. I paid $11K for all the lessons and a plane. Yeah, and that for private pilot, that's right in line. That's pretty standard. I would want to fly the 737 MAX. Yeah, that would be so cool. Have you guys seen some of the new videos of the 737 MAX on YouTube? Watch them. I highly recommend watching them. The engines are so quiet. It actually is kind of like boring now. Like, it takes away the excitement of that engine roar when you're next to the wing. Like, if you watch them, it's just, you hear a little spool up and that is it. No more roar anymore. They're super quiet. So don't get me wrong, it's great. They're fuel efficient. They're clean burning, but you know, you're losing that excitement. My sister just subbed. Well, tell your sister thanks, Zachary. Tell her thanks, and we appreciate it here. Here for a 172, you pay $6,000 for 40 hours. I pay. See, that's actually really well. 40 hours, 6,000, because you what is it? You need it. It's been so long since flight school. You need what, 40 hours, base 40 hours just to do your check ride, I believe. Now you may not necessarily be ready. I was ready before 40 hours by far, and I have a lot of thanking to Flight Sim for that. But I think I had to hit at least 40 hours before I could do the check ride. But 6,000, that's not bad actually. It's 16 here. I was just at flight school. That's awesome. I think you guys are like having all these people sub just so you get that giveaway. You guys are awesome. I'm hoping that we're also getting some more subs that are also people who want to watch the stream, not just like random accounts. Let's see. It's 15 in Indiana. So it's different in every state. That's crazy. 3 more subs. Man, we are getting close, you guys. I want to fly the A320neo. That would be fun. Are you serious? The MD-80 is also my fave ever since I was a little kid. I was attached to the thing. Exactly. Ever since I was a kid, too, the MD-80 has been my favorite plane. We do a lot of MD-80 flying in here, too. I have the Rotate MD-80. So we do fly the MD-80 in here quite a bit because I do like it. I do enjoy flying it. In X-Plane 11, not real, just saying. X-Plane 11 is probably the most realistic as far as flight sims go, as far as flight dynamics, because I can tell you flying a 172 on here and then flying one in real life, it is very, very similar. if you're meaning like as far as realism goes, you need to get ortho scenery like I had when we took off. When we get towards Seattle or Portland a little more, you'll see it. Pay-wear scene or pay-wear planes, pay-wear scenery, all makes it the realism up. In my opinion, the A320 is too easy to fly. It's just because it's all computer. I mean, the computer basically flies it for you. Kronos, he's a A320. He's an Airbus lover in here. He's like one of the only ones. But we still let him stay here. How much is it to buy your own plane? Oh man, it varies a lot. It really does. You can get a cheap one, but if you get a cheap one, also think about it. You're putting your life in danger. You're going to be up in the air in that thing, and you paid minimum. You tried to save $1, so yeah. But they can be cheap, but they can also get expensive. Thanks for subbing to my channel. Yeah, dude, no problem. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up with you guys here. A320 is ugly. I don't think it's ugly, actually. I like the way it looks. A330, 340, 350, A380 are all ugly. See, I like the A340, besides the MD-80, for the Airbus fleet, the A340 is my favorite Airbus, to be honest. I'm cruising along to SFO. I had a change in plans. Awesome, dude. A380 and Boeing 747 is ugly. Oh, man. I think the 747 is nice. The A380 is cool just because it's like a huge plane, but I mean, it's not the greatest looking plane. Allegiant is my favorite livery for the MD-80. I liked it. I used to see the Allegiants all the time when I lived in Phoenix because they would take off out of Mesa Gateway. So I would see those quite a bit over there. I see an Allegiant Airbus here every now and then, and very rarely I see the MD-80, but I do see them every now and then here in San Diego. 737 is ugly? Okay, now you're stepping over the line, Kronos. You know me and my 7.3s. We should multi-crew the MD-80. I'm an expert on the rotate. Dude, that'd be awesome. I'm actually going to be flying Wednesday with American Aviator. We're doing a shared cockpit flight as well. So, do you have the shared cockpit plug-in? It's like $20, but if you do, yeah, we'll have to set that up when I get back from my trip. Man, I can't keep up with you guys in the chat here. Holy cow. Let's see. Also, A320 is just a stubby bus. I think it's kind of cool. I fly the A320 on here. You'll see if you watch the stream tomorrow because we're doing the Gatwick to Gibraltar to Madeira. We're going to fly the A320. We'll probably do EasyJet for those flights. 737 is majestic. I agree. I'm a 737 fan. Justin Spurgeon, what's up, dude? Hope you're having an awesome Saturday. Thanks for joining us, my friend. We're on our way to Seattle right now. We're just cruising along, chatting it up. 727, although, is my favorite aircraft. I like the 727, but I can't say it's my favorite. 7K for the plane I do my lessons in. That's not bad. I hate the video when someone subs. I cry every time. Are you guys seeing it pop up? Because if someone's subbing and it's popping up, I'm not seeing it on this end. So if you guys see it and I don't, please just, like, maybe one of the mods in here let me know. Like, just say welcome to whoever, so that way I can welcome them as well. Because I'm not seeing it every time. I see it sometimes. I don't know if you guys are seeing it maybe more than I do. Because we have gotten quite a few more subs and it hasn't gone off yet. So if you guys are seeing it, maybe the mods, one of you can let me know. Just by welcoming them in the chat, and then I'll just welcome as well. Yeah, that is very cheap for a PA-28. So isn't that a Piper Cherokee? The 737-900 for Alaska Airlines is so nice. Dude, I agree with you. However, what do you guys think about that? Because tail strike can be a serious issue in the 739 because it is such a low to the ground aircraft anyways. Being long and low, tail strikes can be very possible in that plane. And what do you guys think of them coming out with the 737 MAX 10? That should be interesting. Like, how are they going to avoid tail strikes with that thing? We need Soli. We don't need Soli. You got AVID. Got your Avid Aviator in control. You guys are safe. 150, or not 100, but 56 hours on VATSIM. Must be nice. Also, my dad works for American, so when I was a kid, every time we would go on vacation, we would always go on the MD-80s, but now they use Airbuses for everything. Yeah, and it sucks they're getting rid of the Mad Dogs for American. It's getting to the point now, pretty much, like, I see there's an MD-80 that flies in here from Delta every day, and a 717 that flies from Seattle, Delta as well, and those are slowly but surely going to be gone. You won't get to see those anymore, unfortunately. A Cessna 172 is like $50,000, but then, well, you can get a Cessna for a lot cheaper than that. Maybe a better Cessna is 50 grand. 1973 Boeing 727-200 for 1.795 million. Sold. You guys want to go in on this? We all trying to get a group buy on this 727? The shared cockpit thing. Oh man. Kronos. Is that what it is? Co-pilot? Is that what it was called? I was going to say, you actually just answered it, I think. I believe it's called, yeah, co-pilot. I couldn't remember what it was, but yeah, that's what it is, I think. Oh god, EasyJet. EasyJet flies there, so all airliners, and you choose EasyJet. Dude, they're the ones who fly there. I gotta keep somewhat real, right? Well, Zachary, welcome your sister for me then, please. I don't know why it's not showing up for me. They probably do a lift job for the 737 MAX. I don't think they're bringing it up that much. Not enough to avoid the tail strike. I don't know what they're going to do. The rotates are going to be very interesting on it. Do you play GTA 5? Yeah. Oh, yeah. One thing you guys probably don't know about me is I'm a GTA fanboy. When GTA 5 first came out, I was not only there for the midnight release, but I bought like the special edition box and all that. And I beat the game the first night that I got it. Like, I literally went home and played it non-stop and beat it within less than a day. The stream is delayed like 2 minutes. Yeah, well, it's delayed 2 minutes, but for notifications, it doesn't even pop up for me whatsoever. So, 1994 Boeing 737-300, basically what we're flying. 2.95. All right, guys, that's what we're doing. Group buy for the 300. My grandma used to be a flight attendant for U.S. Airways. She's 84. Dude, that is awesome. That is so cool. My music box. Welcome, dude. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could join us today. Make sure you guys, we're getting a lot of new people in here. Make sure if you haven't yet, you guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button. We do a lot of X-Plane flying, a lot of live streams. Join us on the Avid crew. Hit that subscribe button. So everyone, welcome my music box. If they subscribe, welcome the Avid crew. I'm talking about they're horrible at landings, like the Ryanair. Dude, we will, well, I'm flying the A320. I don't know if I'm going to say we'll make landings great again, because after yesterday's flight, we definitely did not make landings great again. So, we'll see. 2 more subs to go. Man, we are getting so close to that 250. You guys are awesome. You guys rock. Once we hit that 250, I'm almost positive we're going to hit it before I leave this next Saturday. So when we hit that, like I said, if we hit it today, I will make sure I get the giveaway stuff set up for you guys, and I'll either announce the winner and what you're winning tomorrow or for Monday's stream. We should play 5M. What's 5M? Can you show the plane where you flying in, like outside view? Yeah, unfortunately we don't have any ortho scenery, so it doesn't look as good. We will get to the ortho scenery eventually, but yeah, this is the Southwest plane we're flying currently. I'd like to play GTA Online. I have GTA 5 for Xbox and I have it for the PC because on the PC I like to do all the modding and stuff. Have you guys ever seen like the characters like outside of like the guys who did the voice for GTA 5, like you know, Franklin, Michael, and oh my god, total brain fart. Help me out here, guys. Franklin, Michael, oh come on. Why am I can't believe it. This is so bad. I told you guys I'm a fanboy. I can't even remember. Franklin, Michael. Someone tell me. Franklin, Michael. As soon as you say it, I'll already know. I'm having like the biggest brain fart ever. Trevor. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. That's what it was. I completely forgot. He actually, his last name is Ogg. He plays, it's like, I don't think it's Stephen Ogg, but whatever. He plays in The Walking Dead, if you guys watch The Walking Dead. He's like one of my favorite actors just because he's like a total like nut job even in real life. I won't be able to do anything for a week. I'm going to be on vacation, but gotta give me something to contact you so I can plan the shared cockpit Mad Dog flight with you. Yeah, dude. Do you have a Discord? If you have Discord, add us on Discord. Gotta go be back. Alright, Zachary. No problem. My Music Box, thanks for the subscribe, dude. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Avid crew, buddy. Hashtag make landings better. That's right. Oh, that would be cool. Kronos, me, Avid, and whoever wants to play on 5M. What is 5M? Did I miss it? Did I miss what 5M is? I don't know what 5M is. It's pretty much a big RP for GTA, so is it like a map or what? The Rota MD-80 is the only thing I ever fly in X-Plane. Dude, I would fly it more, but for the streams, I like to switch it up as much as I can. There's not a whole lot of options as far as payware goes for X-Plane as of yet. So I try and switch it up as much as I possibly can, but... we need an Avid crew livery. So you probably were not here when I announced that. We are actually having one made. It's going to take about a month or two because the guy who's making it is super backed up. But we are actually getting an Avid crew livery made for the A320. So I don't know if I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do Avid crew or Avid Aviator. I'm not sure. As soon as he's about ready to start, then I'll know. Then I have to just let him know what I want. So as soon as that comes around, I will let him know, but I'm excited. I think it's going to be so cool to have our own custom livery. Like, how awesome is that? He's in Better Call Saul now, because I was, one of my favorite all-time shows besides The Walking Dead was Breaking Bad. Absolutely loved Breaking Bad. And then they did the branch off of Better Call Saul. Well, I watched the first season. I have 2 seasons now that I got to catch up on. I just haven't had a lot of time to watch them. So if he's in Better Call Saul now, that is going to be even better. You got Discord? All right. I think Kronos just posted the Discord link to the Avid crew chat. So add us in there, and that'll be awesome. Sorry guys, I'm trying my best to keep up in chat. You guys are definitely killing the chat today. Ian Chen, what's up, dude? What is up? Welcome aboard, my friend. We're on our way up to Seattle. Glad you could join us on this Saturday. I hope you have an awesome day. It's Los Santos, and it's basically cops. And oh, okay, all right. That would be a lot of fun. We need to set that up. We'll discuss this in Discord. With an I. Oh. Okay, you were correct. So, no, my sim just crashed, dude. Yeah, I know. It's terrible. It is a terrible thing. 249 subs? Man, you guys rock. We are one away from 250 to do our small little giveaway. You guys are unbelievable. You guys are so awesome. The Avid crew, it's amazing how fast the Avid crew's growing. Like, insane. Yeah, I added the Discord. Awesome, dude. But welcome Ian Chen. If you subbed, my friend, my notifications aren't working for me. If it's working for you guys, that's awesome. So welcome to the Avid crew, my friend. Bye, I have to go. Sorry, I will see the videos soon after the stream. Awesome, no problem, dude. Thanks for chilling with us, Android. We'll see you later, dude. Have a great Saturday. No, it runs single player, but when you join a game, you can choose your character and just do whatever you like. Also, it's not just RP. There's other servers you can play. Oh, okay. Everybody welcome Ian Chen. Welcome aboard. He is one of the newest members of the Avid crew, guys. For all you guys who are new in here that just subbed or are thinking about subbing, the Avid crew is an unbelievable group of individuals. Everybody who subs becomes a member, and we are ones that just like to mess around, have a good time, fly some planes every now and then. We don't do everything by the book, that's for sure, but you know what? We get the plane started, we get the plane off the ground, we cruise, we land, we do it all. Sometimes the landings aren't the greatest, sometimes they're great. That's what it's all about in here. Having fun, joking around. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, please ask. Any X-Plane 11 questions, anything, like within X-Plane, we'll do our best to help you out. Don't feel like there's a dumb question, because I tell you, when I first started this, I was so new at everything, like trying to figure everything out. We do have ortho scenery, just not right now. This part of the leg doesn't have it. We will get back into the ortho scenery here pretty soon. The Avid family, that's right. I do MD-80 by the book, sort of. Well, and I mean, I try and, like, as best as I can. I'm not going to sit here and make everyone wait for me for 35, 40 minutes going through checklist after checklist to get the plane off the ground. And that's just for streaming purposes. Like, when I fly by myself, I do have my checklist out, and I like to fly that way. But, I mean, when you're streaming, it's already taking up a lot of time. People get bored, so it's better to go by the book as best as you can to make the flight work and work correctly than, you know, by doing the checklist one thing at a time, book work completely all the way through, and then everybody leaves your stream and it's kind of pointless anyways. But I get what you're saying, totally. Yeah, like Avid, you could get your GTR lifted Silverado. Dude, it wasn't a Silverado, it was a GMC Denali. It was not a Silverado. I'm back. Had to restart my PC for update. No problem, dude. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Glad you could, I'm glad you decided to come back, actually. How many hours on my logbook? Real life or X-Plane? That's the one thing. If you guys bring something up like that, let me know if it's in real life or X-Plane. We reached 250 subs? Dude, all of you guys rock so much. Thank you so much for the subs. Every one of you. The Avid crew is now 250 subs deep, guys. How awesome is that? So I will get the giveaway set up tonight and probably work on it again tomorrow, because it does take a little time to input everything in. But I will announce the winner probably on Monday's stream, just so you guys know. So I appreciate all of you, and that is so awesome. So awesome. We are growing like non-stop. Did X-Plane 11 have an update yet? I thought they did. I was almost sure they did. Sorry, guys. struggling to breathe here. Drink some water, wrong pipe. But I thought they did. X-Plane, I don't know how many hours I have in X-Plane. Probably not too many. I'll have to check. I'll check after the stream. I'm weird about it. I don't like clicking on things that I don't need to during the flight, because with X-Plane being so temperamental sometimes it'll crash for no reason. So I just don't want to give it a reason to. MD-80 is the only thing worth living for. MD-80 is life. I'm glad someone else likes the MD-80 as much as I do. I don't know X-Plane 11 real life hours, over 7. Went to get food. No problem, Kronos. No problemo. Again, I continue to just torture myself. I've got the Food Network on in the background. It's fantastic. I don't know why I do it. I like to cook. I'm a foodie. I enjoy that, but unfortunately I'm trying to lose some weight, get that summer bod. So I'm just trying to eat better. So I don't get to enjoy all these delicious treats that they cook. A lot of people hate it. It makes me sad. I don't know why people hate it. I don't know why. It's a great plane. Zachary, yes, I definitely know you love the A320. I think you and Kronos are like the two A320 lovers in here. I used to call the 717 MD-80 the baby airplane since it was smaller than the other planes when I was younger. Yeah, pretty much. Everybody's like, okay, this really bothers me, like on forums and stuff, when people are like, what's the difference between there's no difference between the 717 and MD-82 and 95, and yes, there is. People think they're the same size and everything. No, they are not. And that bothers me. Everyone thinks it's exactly the same plane. It's really not. There's differences not only in length, but the tail section has different things on the tail, different engine sizes, things like that. And people think it's exactly the same plane, and it is not the same. American Airlines is retiring. Oh yeah, I know they're retiring the old Mad Dogs. Unfortunately, there is huge difference. I know, that's what I'm saying. But so many people on forums and stuff, when they announce they're making a new payware plane, like, oh, it's the same thing. No, it's not, and that bothers me. That's the one thing I like about the MD-80 is how long the thing is, and how I like the engines in the back mount on the empennage. I think that's awesome. I think that is so cool. Yeah, American Airlines Mad Dog must not die. I agree with you 100%. I flew the 717 AirTran, dude, that'd be awesome. How long until landing? Well, let's see here. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we've still got a while before we begin our descent. We're looking probably about another hour and a half, maybe, before landing. I would say, yeah, at least an hour and a half, maybe a little bit more. But we're cruising. We're making good time. This is exactly the same flight and route that I will be taking on my way into Seattle next Saturday. So that's the biggest reason why I'm flying this today. I wanted to fly the route. And I wanted today to be a little bit more of an easy day, because I know that tomorrow's flight, the live stream tomorrow, is going to be pretty intense. There will be some cruise time, but the arrivals and stuff are going to be much more intense. So I wanted to do more like a laid-back flight today. And for all you new guys too, I know a lot of you have heard this, but for all the new guys, we have a separate series called the World Tour. We're going to be on episode 4. So we went from JFK to MCO to Houston to Phoenix. We're in Phoenix now. We're going to be going on Tuesday, Phoenix to San Diego to LAX, and then we'll be doing the following, once I get back from my trip, of course, we'll be doing the next world tour, which will be LAX to Seattle, and then we're going to do Seattle to Hawaii. Then we're going to start doing, that was when we started doing our over-the-water flights. I'm flying Tampa to Phoenix Monday. In real life? If so, that is awesome. I used to live in Phoenix, actually. Plane Spotter Jay, what is up? What's going on, dude? Glad you could make it today, my friend. I'm happy you're here. I hope your Saturday is going well. Seattle to Hawaii will be a long flight, yeah, and that's, so any long flights like that, I mean, obviously with the World Tour, you're going to encounter these long flights. So the reason why I went to Seattle before I went to Hawaii is because it's actually shorter to go from Seattle to Hawaii than it is LAX to Hawaii. So we'll either be we're probably going to fly the A330 for that leg with the Hawaiian Air from Seattle to Hawaii. There will be a couple flights that are much longer than that. Like I said, I'll probably split those into 2 separate streams. But we'll figure out a way to make it work so you guys aren't just sitting there on the live stream that's like 7 hours long. You better post your takeoff and landing on Snapchat. Oh, in real life? Okay, yeah, I can do that. I'll record a video. I usually do anyways. I'm one of those that have to sit in the right spot on the plane, and then I record my landings. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Dog's whine. I'm going to let him out really quick. Alright, and I'm back. Alright, let's see. Carson H, he is running errands, he said, so he wasn't going to be able to make it on today. I'm doing a long haul tomorrow from... oh boy, that is a long haul. You're not kidding. That should be fun, though. Captain Canada in the house. What's up, dude? Welcome. Glad you could join us today. What's my Snapchat? Here, I'll type it into the chat for you. It's easier that way. So you guys can add me on Snapchat. I'll make sure that I get some videos of my flight next Saturday for you, too. Hope you guys are all having an awesome Saturday. It's crazy. I think we're about to hit our goal today, guys. Like, how awesome is that? It's so cool. Or we already hit it. Mine just may have not updated yet. You guys rock. You'll be streaming Tuesday? Alright, I'll be there, that's for sure. I think pretty much most of us in here will usually be there for that. So that'll be awesome. Normally I plan, when I do my streams, I usually plan them around yours. So if you stream, then I'll usually go like after you or whatever. To all of our new subscribers, thank you all so much. You guys are all now part of the AVID crew, so welcome, welcome, guys. Appreciate it. I wish we could get back into our ortho scenery. Like, we're kind of just looking out at the good old default X-plane scenery. I want to get back into that ortho. I thought I'd... Oh, look, now my notifications work. It's about time. I tell you, those notifications are so hit and miss. Blackhawk, what's up, dude? Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Avid crew, my friend. Sorry, guys. Trying to catch up with the chat here. Let's see. Avid, can you guess why I'm not going to bother flying today? Either it's too late or your X-plane is crashing, which seems to be pretty standard for a lot of us. Seems to be the biggest problem. I think we also hit a... Oh, guys, Captain Canada with the sub. Captain Canada, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much for that. It means a lot. Welcome to the Avid crew. I think we actually broke a record on people watching today, too, at 23 people watching. That is so awesome. Yeah, dude, it's crazy, crazy how fast your channel, like, grew. Like, it's just... I mean, it makes sense. Like, you've got quality streams. That's what people like. You know, they like someone who will talk to them and give them some good content as well. So, I mean, it makes sense why your channel's growing so fast. So, congrats on that. That's so awesome. We hit our goal, guys. I think Mr. Captain Canada was actually 250. So, how awesome is that? That is so cool. Thank you guys very much for all the subs. Yeah, what do you... So, okay, for the 747, you're unsure, because I was thinking about buying that plane. Haven't bought it yet because I saw your stream when it was causing, like, the crash, sim crash and all that. Would you recommend me buying it, or should I kind of hold off maybe for another update? Okay, so I got to get the co-pilot thing, but I don't have a credit card, but I have a job. Well, that's good. Hope my mom agrees to buy it if I pay her back. Yeah, dude, no problem. Just let me know. We'll definitely get some shared cockpit flights going. Like I said, I think American Aviator and I are doing a shared cockpit actually this Wednesday, so that'll be a lot of fun. $400 per month, dude. That is insane. That is so cool, though. That is awesome. One of these days, I hope to get there. We'll see. Every flight I've done on cue, like between an hour to an hour and a half in sim crashes. See, and that's the worst too. Like when you're actually like, you already have everything set up, you've departed, you're in the middle of the flight, and then all of a sudden it crashes. That's the worst, because then it's like, do you restart, or what do you, like, do you move on to the next leg? What do you do? Because you've already lost an hour and a half of your stream, basically. And that was my biggest concern. That's why I haven't bought it yet. It's like, if I fly this plane, is it going to crash on me midstream? Because then I mean, that's kind of pointless. I won't be here on Wednesday. No worries, dude. I'll be doing a lot of shared cockpit flights, I think, once we get it all set up. I think it'll be a lot of fun to do those. I may not always stream the shared cockpit flights. A lot of them I will, but I may not stream all of them. So if you guys ever want to just do like a shared cockpit flight or anything, just let me know. It'd be fun. Thanks, Captain. I appreciate it. I don't understand. My first vid got 190 views and my last one got 42. Dude, that happens to me too. Like some of my videos will get crazy amount of views and then some of them get hardly any. It happens. It's kind of random. What sim is crashing for you? X-Plane 11 is crashing on, it seems like, on certain planes, or like sometimes when I connect to VATSIM, I get crashes as well. You know we're jumping into a shared cockpit. Just keep the flight short. Oh yeah, I'm down for that 100%, dude. That'd be awesome. I'll make sure the flights are short. I like to keep the flights shorter anyways. Just because the only reason I'm doing this flight today, because next Saturday I'm actually doing this flight in real life from San Diego to Seattle. So I just thought it'd be kind of fun. Drop with Boeing and get with the bus. Absolutely not. The payware planes, I think these guys are... I say you guys were spelling it wrong. But yeah, there's the payware planes. I never crashed with X-Plane, but my PC is only mid-range. Dude, I'm jealous because I swear that... And, you know, obviously the more you add stuff, the more you may run into issues. Well, that seems to be the case. Like, I don't get crashes all the time. VATSIM's my biggest one. VATSIM hates me. Big time. Like, VATSIM has just got it out for me. Most of the time when I load up VATSIM, it just crashes. And I have done everything I possibly could to figure out why, and I can't figure out what's going on. Long flights are the worst because it's just so boring. I hear you. I hear you. That cruise time gets rough. But, I mean, we got the chat hopping right now. It's popping big time. So, that's, you know, that makes the time fly, actually. Alright, so we can do it with the IXEG and the 7.5. Dude, I'm down for that, 100%. Rasmus, alright, dude, we'll see you later. Thanks for chilling with us today, dude. I hope you have a great Saturday. We'll see you for one of the next streams. I got plenty of mods and scripts, and VATSIM is good for me. I guess I'm lucky. Yes, you are very, very lucky. And it's funny because I swear the... most, like, I would say most of the crashes that happen for me are during my streams. So I don't know if it has to do maybe with OBS, but Ranger says waiting for the X-Plane 11 patch for the IXEG before purchasing. Yeah, and I purchased it without even reading into it because I heard so many great things about it, and then I come to find out I found out it wasn't compatible, but it still works. Like, obviously we're flying it today, so I mean it still works, you know, pretty... I didn't mean to do that view. There we go. It still works pretty good. It does have its issues every now and then. We lucked out today, both engines spooled up and everything, so we were good on that. When it is X-Plane 11 fully compatible, it is probably going to be one of the better planes. I will say though, when PMDG comes out with their 7.3, since they announced they're going to be coming over to X-Plane, I have a feeling that's just going to destroy pretty much every payware out there for the time being. But that's my personal opinion. I don't really know. I just know that PMDG 737 is an awesome plane, and coming to X-Plane is going to be unbelievable. Max I will do is 3 hours, honestly, yeah. And most of my flights, like my streams go longer, but that's because I do multi-leg flights. And this flight is right at about 2 hours, 55 minutes, 3 hours average flight time. Apparently it works well with the Zibo 7.3 as well. Really? See, and I've had, I mean, the Zibo 7.3 is great, but I've had some ups and downs with it. I haven't flown it enough, I guess, to really know how great of a plane it is. I know it's a fun plane to fly. I know you've been flying it quite a bit lately. I need to start flying it more. Zibo 7.3 is very good. I like it, but still choose the MD. Yeah, that's just the MD love in both of us. I moved away from OBS. Too much CPU usage for nothing. Using Shadowplay now. Only issue, I can't get my custom overlays to work properly. Yeah, and I've heard that about Shadowplay. I switched to Shadowplay just a couple, like I'd say last week. I tried it out. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I like the way OBS, the usability is, like, as far as, I mean, and maybe I just didn't look into Shadowplay enough, because I tested it out, and I mean, it's like literally you just hit play and then it starts, and it doesn't, I don't know if I'm not doing it right. I'm not getting it to connect with my, like, where I'm watching my YouTube stream with the chat and everything. Like, it's not connecting with that either. So it could just be user error. I'm sure it is. Hawaii Vids, welcome back, dude. Welcome back. We're still cruising. We're on our way. We'll be there here shortly. Probably another hour. That's what it's looking like. Maybe another hour and 10. I mean, besides it feeling like you're flying a Cessna, it's great. Exactly. That thing can take off so fast and stop so fast. Like, I flew it the other day into Phoenix. I have never seen a plane stop so quick. It was unreal. The 3D sounds for Zebo, yeah, that audio bird sounds are, I mean, they changed that plane like unbelievably. Have you seen the new livery for the Alaska Airlines? Is this the latest one they came out with? If so, I'm sure I've seen it plenty of times. In San Diego, they're flying in here all the time. Avid, have you ever been to the Bahamas in real life? Absolutely not. Sadly. I want to go. One of these days I will. All these trips I want to do, but the problem is when you have a dog and you don't live in a state the same as any of your friends or family. Like, I live in this state and I don't have like any family that live here. It makes it a little harder to travel. Usually I have to drive to Phoenix first and leave the dog with my dad. The new livery for Canada is so nice. 100% agree. That Canada livery is awesome. 100%. They'd have the flight safety announcement? Really? Listen while you taxi. Yeah, I say I don't have those either. I would have heard those. Even if I listened close, I definitely would have heard those. Do I like the Alaska Air livery? Yes, I do. Yeah, I think it's a... I like the old one, but I think they needed a change, and they finally changed it. So, yeah, I do like it. Yeah, I can't say I've heard those either. I have the JAR BSS sound pack as well for the A320, A330, and the CRJ, and I find that those are really good on the like announcements and all that stuff. Like I am so impressed with the BSS sound pack. It's crazy. CB, welcome back, dude. It's been a while. Did you have a great vacation? It has been a while. Justin Spurgeon, thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome to the Avid crew, my friend. Thank you so much. I can't post the link to the sound pack. Isn't it the... I thought it was the Audio Bird sound pack, or is there a completely different one? Add us in Discord, or if you think you already did. You already added in Discord. Just post it in Discord. And then I can... if you post it, I'll post it on here. No, this is the IXEG 737 300 CB. You just got to get the latest version of the Freebird. Okay, I'll June 30th. Oh, then that could be the reason why. All right, here's that, Captain Kennedy, here's that link that he just sent me. It should work. Zoom out our range here a little bit. Maybe zoom out a little bit more, actually. Come on, Ortho Scenery, where you at? Where you be at? Let's see. Is your 757 the 7.5 Pro version 2? Yeah, it is. This GTA 5 RP stuff. Dude, I'm like a GTA 5 fanboy, but why am I like not really knowing about all this? This is all new to me. I need to start looking into this. I've been doing too much X-Plane. I never get to play GTA anymore. We're not too far out from top of descent. The 757 is a great plane. There's a few issues I've had. I know not everyone has had them. Captain Canada, I don't know if you're having the issue with the auto throttles. And I thought I was up to date on the plane, but I'm having so many issues with the auto throttles on that 7.5. You have to, I know, I need to get back into playing GTA. I miss playing GTA so much. CB, alright dude, yeah, this is going to be our only flight today. I've got some stuff I got to do this afternoon, but we'll be back tomorrow morning. Like I said, I'm doing a bunch of streams for you guys since I am going to be out of town for like 8 days, so I figured I'd add a few more in this week. Ryan, welcome back, dude. Glad you could come back. We're still cruising. Dude, you should stream it. I'd watch it. 100%. I think that'd be awesome. What am I going to be flying tomorrow morning? I'm going to fly the A320 for tomorrow's flight. Just because I love the sounds of the A320, and I just like flying it. And if I fly the A320, I use my joystick instead of my yoke, so it gives me a little bit more room on the desk too. You bought a server. Man, I am like so behind the times. Are you talking? So you bought a server for the RP stuff on GTA? Or 5am. Rotate. What's up, dude? Welcome aboard. Thanks for joining us on the stream. We're just heading on into Seattle. We'll be beginning our descent here fairly soon. Probably got about another hour of flight time left or so, maybe a little less. The non-switch, aka button-only plane. Exactly. We like our buttons every now and then. Yeah, we're right, maybe at an hour right under that. Heads down, stay down. Zachary, really? We're already doing this? Already? We're not flying the A320. My landing shouldn't be too bad. But you just never know. You never know. Every day is a different day. What's your call sign? So today, I forgot to take it off of the title. VATSIM is my worst enemy. VATSIM hates me. Parsa, all you guys who watch all the time, you guys know how VATSIM is. Today it did not work. It was crashing for me this morning, so I was unable to get the VATSIM working. This has been an issue we've been trying to figure out for like the last 2 weeks. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Unfortunately, today was one of those days it didn't work. So next time though, we'll, uh-oh. Captain Canada, what happened? What is going on? If you have a link, just if you want, you can send it to the Discord. If you want. Let me, I'll send you an invite for the Discord, so then you can post the link in there. Am I flying around the world? I'm not, well, I am doing my world tour flights. It's not all just like one stream around the world. We're doing it leg by leg. So this next Tuesday, we're going to just do a quick little hops. We're doing Phoenix to San Diego to LAX. Just short little hops that time, because the next few world tours after that, we'll be doing a lot more over-the-water flights. Does he not know I'm his father? Old Daddy, Captain Canada, Nightbot's daddy. Nightbot, yeah, he can be, I don't know, he's just one of those, like, he's great to have, but he's not. You just want him gone. We'll call him the redheaded stepchild. Alright, Captain, I just got that link. I'll post it in here, or in the chat for all you guys. Daddy Canada. Well, if that's the case, could you put Nightbot in his place for us? Going to grab a drink, I'll be right back. Alright, dude, no problem. Anyone here a fan of Air Force Proud 95? To be honest, I will be honest, like, I have not really watched any of his videos. I've heard of him. I have not seen any of his videos. I guess I need to start watching some of his videos then. Because he's always popping up in like my YouTube feeds and all that. So I'll have to check him out. I swore I did ortho back this far, but apparently I didn't do it far enough. Oh, Nightbot got rotate now. Knocking them out one by one. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go grab some water really quick. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Oh, Ryan got it too. Bensta, what's up, dude? What's going on? Hope you're having an awesome Saturday. Welcome to the stream. You came at a good time because we will be starting our descent here into Seattle here fairly soon. Can you go into the cockpit, please? Absolutely. If I get any requests for certain views, I'll definitely do them. Man, you guys don't mess around. I'm reading the Discord right now. You guys are some like seriousness on this server. I need to get in on this big time. Yeah, I'd be willing to help towards that monthly subscription. That sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. Is this the IXEG? Yes, this is the IXEG 737.
Pull up.
Bensta, welcome. Thanks for the sub, dude. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Avid crew. This is the first time I've seen your account. Already subbed? Awesome, dude. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. One thing you're going to know about this channel is we like to have fun in here. We like to clown around, have a good time. I can 100% guarantee you I am not, like, I can get the systems going. I can fly the plane. But I can guarantee you this is not 100% by the book. So you're going to see things being done here that may not be 100% by the book, but that's not what it's about. We're here to have fun. I'm not doing any flight training, so I'm here just to chill with you guys, fly some planes, have some fun. That's what it's all about, if you ask me. But yeah, you may not see perfection, but that's not what we're about. So welcome, though. I really appreciate it. I didn't get that pop-up when I subscribed. Yeah, and that I'm not sure why. I swear, it is so hit and miss. I reset it, so that could be why. It's starting to show up now. So I apologize if it didn't show up for you guys, but it really is. It's so up and down on getting that notification thing to work. You have a good idea for that small giveaway? Awesome, dude. Well, message me and let me know what that idea is. How long have you been doing X-Plane 11? I pretty much got X-Plane 11 right when it came out. So I don't even, to be honest, don't even remember how long it's been since it came out, but I got it when it came out. But I was flying X-Plane 10 and 9 before that. Do you ever talk to people on Discord during streams? Sometimes I do, not all the time, because if the Discord gets so full and people are talking, it makes it hard. It makes it hard to, you know, not get some crazy people into the Discord causing some issues every now and then. So I try and keep the chats. Normally, if I chat with anyone, it'll be after the streams or whatever. You could do a face reveal. Well, I have the webcam set up. The webcam's been set up for a while, so I'm gonna start doing the webcam when I get back from my trip the following week. So I will start doing that. The giveaway is gonna be something else, something small but something fun, you know. What's Nightbot anyway? Yeah, Kronos kind of put it in a good way. AI who keeps the chat in line. So basically, if you like try and post links, or if you spam it with caps, or just spamming in general, he's just gonna shut you down. Just kind of keep it in control when I can't, like especially when we're a little bit busier in the streams. I mean, for example, like Captain Canada, who's in here, he gets over 100 and some people watching at one time, and they're all in the chat typing stuff, and he can't keep in control of that. He's got mods that like I do, like how Kronos is a mod and stuff, but it's really hard to keep everyone in line, even for the mods, so he's just there to kind of take care of some of the smaller issues. At least we're getting close to our top of descent. Top of descent's a little over 80 miles out. We are gonna, for my own comfort, I'm gonna start it slightly early because I won't. This plane just kind of drops like a rocket, so I want to be able to make sure we're dropping smooth. So we're gonna start our descent a little bit early, but that's just how I roll. I'd much rather have a more gradual descent than some dramatic, like, dropping out of the sky descent. Not all about that. Technology, I know. It's craziness. House spider next to me. Oh, well, being from living in Phoenix for the last 7 years before I moved here, oh, sorry. Forgot to fix the view for you guys. I was, outside a few times. You open up an umbrella, a black widow will fall on you. Most of the time they're not all about stinging you, so they kind of leave you alone, but when a black widow falls on you, you kind of get scared a little bit. I've had scorpions fall on me before. That's why you always have to shake out an umbrella before you actually pop it open. I do need to get my charger for my laptop really quick. I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I do have the METAR for Seattle. Thank you very much, though. It's going to be a 3-4 left arrival. Gotta take the dog outside, I'll be back. Alright, dude, no problem. Does the 300 have VNAV descent? Yes, it does, but I can tell you what I'm not. I mean, it's not bad, but it's a little dramatic for my liking, to be honest. I can try it, but... Oh, I think we are back in our ortho scenery as well. Oh, we're getting there. Yep, we're crossing the line now. Finally. It's about time. I thought I had more than that, but oh well, at least we're back in it. I'm using the Hawks 5 Star for the arrival. For your arrivals, it's the Star. Just got the 7.5, dude, that was awesome. Congrats, that'll be a fun plane. I think you'll enjoy that quite a bit. I'm going to try and put a video together with the Bahamian Airlines for Tuesday, because Tuesday is our 44th Independence. Dude, that'll be awesome. I'll watch it. Let me know when it's posted. Dude, it's okay. This, like I said, this is the channel where you don't have to worry about it. Nothing you say in here is going to be a problem, because I can guarantee you half the stuff I say or do probably isn't right either. So, welcome back, Adam. Welcome back. The end of school year gift, dude, that is an awesome end of school year gift. I think that is totally awesome. Just gonna get this set up. Hey Avid, do you know any airports close to Innsbruck that would make like a quick flight that the 757 can handle? That might be a good Captain Canada question if he's still in here. I'm not sure, but if he's still in here, he would probably know, because he does a lot of those flights over there. I don't fly over there very much. And you can always check out like on Google and stuff. It usually gives you like airports around and all that. And there he is. Thank you, sir. 757 can do anything except be an MD-80. We'll go ahead and let the autopilot do the descent for us. We'll see if they do the VNAV descent and see how well it works, because like I said, sometimes it can just be a little over dramatic on the descent, but we'll see. Everyone clowns on me when I do vertical speed descents, but I just like doing those a little bit more. Clearly, Vixen is a massive MD-80 fanboy, but I can't say anything because so am I. Got half ortho, half default. We'll go to this side. I believe this is actually, yeah, this is Portland that we're currently flying over. I believe that is Mount Hood or Mount Baker, and then that's Mount St. Helens right over there. Yeah, so this is definitely Portland. Beautiful scenery on the orb for LSCH payware, but worth every penny. And that's, it seems like most of the payware is definitely worth it. I know there's a few that I could get the free ones and they look almost the same, but most of the time the payware sceneries are pretty much worth it. Vixen, I agree with you. The MD-80 is an awesome plane. We'll be starting our descent here fairly soon, guys. It's been a great day in the chat. Most, not all, exactly. When you finish this live, when will you start another one? So I'm going to be streaming tomorrow morning. I don't normally stream. It's not too common for me to stream Saturdays, and I usually never stream Sundays, but because I'm going to be out of town for 8 days starting next Thursday. Next Thursday will be my last stream for 8 days. So I wanted to make it up and do basically a lot more streaming this week, so there's at least some videos out, and then I'll be gone for a week, and then I'll be back to stream some more. But yeah, normally I don't stream Saturdays and Sundays. Normally it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And Tuesdays and Thursdays are always usually after Captain Canada, so they're usually closer to like 3 o'clock Pacific time or so. Do you have any freeware planes? I do not have any freeware planes, no. The only planes that I usually, the only planes that I really fly are the payroll ones. Bahamian is Bahamian. Oh, okay. Bahamian. Alright. Well, thank you for that. You know me, I'm terrible at pronouncing anything. So bad about that. Oh yeah, I remember that flight. That was a long one. Alright, gotta go do my first 757 flight. CB, good luck, dude. Good luck, you got this. You got this. There's so many waypoints right here. So many. I just always get so nervous about this descent, and you got to put trust in it, I guess, but it just seems like such a short amount of time to go from 350 down to landing altitude. Yeah, the 767, oh yeah. Replace the A. Okay, so basically just type it. So like for example, this would be 220 and then just input that in like that and then execute. And then like this one would be 12. All right, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, this one thing, like it's always been something that I've always had trust issues in, is making the descent properly, like in enough time to hit the right altitudes without coming in like too fast or too high. I know you're supposed to. Another thing it does is like when you're trying to execute it, it lags out quite a bit. I don't know if that does it for you. Guess I just got to put more trust in it. Would be cool if you did like tutorials on how to use FMC and plan a flight, and also how to use autopilot. See, that's probably not my, now make sure you reselect LMAP, okay. Once I hit execute, it's just super laggy until you hit execute. I don't know if you've had issues with that either. Come on now, there we go. So what's going on here now? Because now it's like not descending. What am I doing wrong? Something's not working properly. This is what happens when I try and like do something new. I'm always struggling. Set. Okay, 1, 2. All right. Because it doesn't seem to be wanting to descend for me now. Yeah, I apologize, guys. Really quick, we're just gonna set this because if not, we're never gonna hit altitudes. I'll work on it as we're doing a descent, but we'll never hit them if we don't. If we don't start, I don't know why that just happened. I didn't even touch that. If we don't start descending. But again, like I said, far from perfect. Something I still am trying to work on is figuring that. Yeah, that's weird. See, that's what I thought. I broke it. I didn't break it. It's my luck, you guys. All right, because normally I have done this before, and when I set it, normally it descends. But now look, it's got us at a top of climb. Like, I don't understand that. I didn't even do anything that should affect that. That's kind of weird. So unfortunately now, because we way overshot our top of descent, we're gonna have to do like an unrealistic descent. Apologies, guys. Because we like way overshot our top of descent, but we'll get it fixed here. And that's why I don't fly I fly so many different planes that I need to just focus on one and like figure out everything entirely. Doing descents this fast, but unfortunately we have to. Oh, not that much. We have to for the time being. I think it was because you already had 220 plugged in with the autopilot, then reset the altitude. Okay. I'll try maybe later today. I might just like do a quick flight and test it out and see if that's what it was, because I've never got rid of the A's on the altitudes before, so I wasn't sure exactly how it was going to react, but yeah, I'll try that again today. Trial and error, I guess. That's how it is. (737) trying to have MD-80 autopilot. Apologies for this massive descent, guys. Hold on and kiss your butts goodbye. I guess I should be saying that now, huh? This XP Realistic definitely adds some bumps and stuff to it, that's for sure. I am. I don't know about Captain Canada, but I just fly GA and stuff like that. I don't fly commercial aircraft, as you can see. Is there problems? Oh, there's always problems, my friend. And yes, that descent rate, I know. Before departure and remove those A's, the plane acts weird when you try and reset it in air. I thought we had more time before top of descent. Alright, yeah, thanks, dude. I'll definitely do that from here on out. Anytime I can get some advice, it's awesome. It helps out a lot. Yes, I know the descent rate is ridiculous, but we're never going to hit the altitude right if we don't descend pretty fast. I have all my ratings and all that, commercial license and all that stuff, but I don't fly commercial. I just fly for fun. Warning for nosedive. That's right, guys. Plug your nose. We be diving. The autopilot descent rate, that's the issue we had. We were having a few issues with it. That's the reason why we're having to do this a little bit quicker of a descent. Yeah, I think Captain Ken and I both feel the same about the A320. I love flying that plane between the sounds and all that. Flying the MD-80 fixes all your problems. Man, you are just pushing that MD-80 on me, aren't you? You know I love the MD-80, so... Mr. X-Plane, yes I do. That doesn't mean I fly commercial aircraft, it just means I have a commercial rating. Kronos, you be back in 30? I don't know if we're going to be on here in 30, but... Alright, dude, if not, we'll see you later, my friend. I think we should start getting to be okay here fairly soon. Once this thing stops turning, I'm gonna fix it. So technically, we're supposed to get sounder at 6,000 or above. I know they're all above, but we'll get there. Apologize for the errors, guys, but we will get there. I'm gonna have to level out here once we get to 10,000 to slow down first. Hey, don't clown on my pilot skills. Technically, yes, Adam, I could definitely do that. But Bensta, that's why I'm flying on flight sim, not in real life. Although if I was flying in real life, I think I'd know the system substantially more, and I'd be flying the same exact plane every single time anyways. Does Ortho XP blend well with the roads, or is it blurry when you get close? It depends on the zoom level. For the most part, it's not too bad. I'm super quiet. Okay, I can see if I pull up. I don't have a second monitor, so it's hard for me. I can turn this down a little bit. Let me know if that's better. Need this thing to like slow down. I know we're doing quite a descent, that's why. Just trying to get down to altitude, the proper altitude. The wings aren't shaking, that's just weird. It's just the ortho that's, or not the ortho, the X Enviro, or, oh my god, it's been a long morning. It's the XP Realistic that's causing that shaking. Plus the IXEG 737 shakes like that anyways. Oh, I hope we slow down in time. If not, we may be doing a go around. Unfortunately. Just above 10K, okay. I know that'll start slowing us down, and then we'll have to start working on getting like a serious... Would you recommend XP Real? Yeah, I like it a lot actually. We're gonna have to get a serious descent going again to catch up. I don't know if we're gonna make this approach. We may have to do a go around. That was my bad because I overshot the top of descent. Spoilers are full, yes. Yeah, I think we're going to be slightly too high. We'll see if we can get it down. I'm going to start bringing it down more. We'll see if we can get it down, but I don't see this happening. We may be initiating a go around here real quick. Spoilers are definitely full. We'll still get configured. If we have to do a go around, we'll do a go around. Although I hope I don't have to do a go around when I'm actually flying this next Saturday. Come on, go down and slow down. Let's do this. Come on, we got this. Yeah, we can try and bring out flaps to slow us down, but I think we might be a little fast. I don't think we're going to make this, guys. Yeah, I know. We've had a few issues. We had a few issues on the arrival. Probably going to be initiating a go around here real quick. Alright guys, I think we're going to do a go around because there's no way this is going to happen. No way we're going to hit the altitude we need to be at. Captain Canada style this bitch. Yeah, dude, your landings are always precise. I don't know what you're talking about. Clearly IXEG, yes. Just do it. You guys are pushing me. You should never follow when you're being pushed, because we're going to be coming in way too fast and way too high. This approach, yeah, trust me, Joshua, I know, it's rough. Man, you guys are like the worst, telling me to keep going. Yeah, this ain't gonna happen, guys. There's no way. Absolutely not gonna happen. We're just gonna fly runway heading and do a go around. Not only are we coming in too fast, but we'll just maintain this altitude, fly runway heading, and we'll do left traffic pattern. Big fail. Big fail. That was because we overshot the top of descent. And I had my flaps up, but apparently we're flaps over speed, so there may be a failure with that, so I apologize. We're going to be a total noob right here and fix everything. I know that's bad. But at least now we can, we're doing it, okay, here's what we're doing. We're doing an F-18 brake, right? Like, you know how they fly over the runway to slow down? That's exactly what we're doing. Blame the co-pilot for me on that one. Dude, no, it's not your fault. That was because I'm a noob, so it's not your fault whatsoever. Your approaches are just so clean that I wanted it to be the same. We'll get it. We'll come back around. No worries. We'll just fly left traffic and come back around. I'll get back to you guys here in chat in just a second. I just want to make sure we're flying this approach smooth now. He was trying to impress you. Yes. That was definitely it. Just got all thrown off. The famous Captain Canada was in the house. Captain Canada, I highly suggest you watch some of my other videos, please. Not all my approaches and landings are like this. So they can be quite a bit better. try this again, guys. I think all my my subs that I gained today are probably all gone now. Oh, what did America get 90 seconds for? Yeah, that photo really is. I agree. This is zoom level 17 out here, so it actually looks really good. I did zoom level 18 in San Diego. I did 11 tiles, and it was 244 gigabytes, so I never will do zoom level 17 again. Omar, what's up, dude? Myself, I enjoy X-Plane 11. Everyone's different. They all got their different views on it. But yeah, I myself do like X-Plane 11, even when we do fun go-arounds and fly a little more than we need to, right? I will say here in San Diego, not that this is San Diego, but where I live in San Diego, I see probably 4 or 5 go-arounds a day out here. It's pretty insane how many go-arounds actually are out here. I ain't going to X-Plane 11 simply because PMDG. Well, I got some great news for you, my friend. PMDG is coming to X-Plane, just so you know. This is the Bing source. Yeah, you have over 3 terabytes of ortho. I will get there soon. I don't have ortho everywhere, so... Just the lower 48 states. That's a lot of coverage. Did you check the P3D version 4? I've seen a lot of videos on it before, but I have not actually like flown on version 4. Oh, you know, I just got ortho in, you know, lower 48 and the rest of the other continents of the world. No big deal. I have a feeling the altimeter changed on us too. I'm sure it's different now because I had said it earlier. Yeah, that's what I thought. I could tell it changed. What mountain is that? That's Mount Rainier. I went and I lived in Seattle. I was about an hour away from Mount Rainier. But it's so big, it looks like it's in your backyard. It's crazy. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that today I got the issues out of the way. And then those flights tomorrow will be much better. Seem to pass this Jalen at 2400, so. Now this looks much better.
Full up.
After all this turmoil, we still got a subscriber. Omar, welcome to the Avid crew, my friend. Sorry, guys, I'm not paying attention. Omar, welcome aboard.
Approaching 3-4 left.
Landing. Oh boy, throwing us around a little bit here. Come on, get back on that center line.
3,000 feet remaining.
And manual braking. Go ahead and take this high-speed taxiway here. Well, guys, we made it to Seattle in one piece, barely. Barely. But we made it, right? That's all that matters. So, welcome to Seattle. It was actually a good landing. That XP Realistic makes it look much more violent. Alright, let me just get everything set up here. And then I'll get back to you guys in the chat. Oh man, I missed a lot. What computer do you have? It seems to handle this game. I can put the specs in for you. if someone already hasn't. There you go.
Approaching 1-6 center.
Captain, thank you, sir. After we actually, yeah, floated a little bit, but when doesn't float happen? I swear, always floating. Floated a little bit, but not too bad. Not too bad of a landing for what we just dealt with. American Aviator says garbage. Dude, I agree.
Left.
This whole approach was garbage. I just wanna be over with it. I came right back as you were landing good. Then you missed. I'm hoping you missed some of the other, whatever you want to call it. I'm hoping you missed it. That's a nice build, thanks, dude. It gets the job done pretty well. There's a couple things I think I'm gonna change with it, but for the most part, it does. It does very well. We'll go. I know Southwest parking. It's way down at the other end, so I'm just gonna park in a random spot so we can get the replay going for you guys. And then we'll end the stream for the day. Unfortunately, the approach wasn't the best, but we initiated the go-around, so rather than trying to just land it, you guys were pushing me. Andre, what's up, dude? So I just did a VATSIM flight to LEMD. Turns out my nav data is so out of date that they built an entirely new runway and the FMS doesn't even know about it. Wow. Wow, wow. That's crazy. Another flight or riot? Dude. I shouldn't... That approach tells me that I just need to just end it. Like, I don't need to, like, continue on with the turmoil of the flight. All I can say is, since I am doing this flight on Saturday, I'm really hoping that this doesn't actually happen.
Go up.
Hoping that it doesn't happen. I thought Iraq is like 1707 right now or something like that. Cameron Catano, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Appreciate it, my friend. Welcome to the Avid crew. I don't even know if we're going to fit next. We'll go over on the other side. We're going to park with the Alaska Airlines because I'd rather get the replays started. 1706. All right. Mamba Gator, what's up, dude? Welcome. Glad you could join us. Thanks for chilling. Yeah, CB, you're a little bit behind on that. Comcast Osu. I hope I said all that right. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for the sub. Oh, there's the troll card on us. Thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. I don't even know. This is like nowhere to park here. This is terrible. But welcome to the Avid crew. As you can tell, I'm like trying to get this flight over with because it's like that approach was so bad. All right, let's go ahead and get the replay going. Yeah, I know, I didn't configure everything because I wanted to hurry up, get the replay going. All right. Oh, by the Captain, do you have this problem when you do replays with the XP Realistic? If I don't disable it, this happens on replays. By the way, the IXEG, for all you guys who wanted to see the replay, there is no sound on it. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. Dang, 260 subs? That is so awesome. You guys rock. Every single one of you. The Avid crew's getting bigger and bigger, guys. It's just like totally crazy. I think this last month we've gotten over 120 new subs already, just in a month. Like, that's crazy. Especially since I only started streaming, like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. So that's awesome. You guys rock. Yeah, that's what happens when I do set up a replay with the XP Realistic on. Hey, when you fly with the Avid Aviator, that's the kind of turbulence you get all the time. But, yeah, anytime if I don't disable XP Realistic, that's what happens. Every replay, every single one of my replays that I've done recently with it, I've had to disable that. I mean, it works fine when I'm using it, but when it comes to the replay, there's no way. Oh, boy, this is terrible when there's no... We're going to, like, speed this up because with no sound, this is awful. That's another thing that when they update this, that will be available just since it's not fully compatible. Oh, yeah, look at that detail when you're close. People who dislike this, I'm sure the ones who disliked this were probably the ones who came in right at that approach, or the ones who said they like P3D and I said that I just liked X-Plane 11. I've noticed that anytime someone comes in saying how much better P3D is, they, yeah, we float a little bit, right past the 1500s. Anytime someone comes in and says that P3D is the best, they're the ones who always give the thumbs down. Just landed in Phoenix. Nice, dude. I will be landing in Phoenix on my flight back from Seattle the following week after that. This is a bad angle. The P3D trolls are real, dude. I know, 100%. Let's see. We can do an outside view really quick. Yeah, dude, it's bad. You get a lot of people coming in here just clowning. But then I watch P3D videos and wonder how they feel like that. To be honest, like it just doesn't make sense. Like the way X-Plane looks with ortho scenery, it's just, yeah. Some legit dislike and the videos because it's not P3D. Yeah, I hear you. Jake, what's up, dude? No problem. We're actually done for the day. Ooh, kind of dropped out right at the end, but we're done for the day. But I believe today's your birthday, if I remember right. You saying yesterday. So if so, happy birthday, dude. I'll be going to Phoenix Monday, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll be there the following Monday. Wow, that float. It wasn't that bad. Because I mean, really, they say aim, like, you know, you're supposed to land on the thousands. Technically, actually, it's anywhere between the thousands and 15s. I floated right past the 15s. I didn't hit the 2s. Here's Food Channel in background. Yeah, it's Chopped. It's like my favorite show ever. Don't hate on my Food Network. Since I don't get to eat all that food, I have to do that somehow. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, even for that rough approach, all that fun stuff. So we'll be back tomorrow, streaming again in the morning at 10 o'clock, same time. Thank you guys all for who just subbed today. Really appreciate it. Means a lot. I hope you guys all have a great Saturday, and I will see you all tomorrow morning. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you.